God be with you.
Master Blacksmith, I think I know how the tempering gets done in Sasau.
And what have you found out? Don't keep me on tenterhooks. Out with it.
That chant of his is a sort of nursery rhyme. He uses it to time his heating and quenching.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense. And do you recall this little rhyme of his?
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal twice.
Twice? Why would he do that?
You'll have to ask him that. But the second time it didn't hiss, although he heated it. And that rhyme of his, it went something like this.
Did I tell you about my wife's late husband?
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago. Always in
The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies.
That sounds like the start of something.
Right. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right there. Anyway, I heard a couple of pieces she made last time to old...
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay.
And 2 and 3.
Well, now.
I was surprised myself.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
Started counting out the coin there and then.
Just like that. What I heard about him, he's a right...
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
Even more when I told her Tonda will take everything she knows.
That's great. A bit
The
of
sun
extra
he
point
hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And that's how the second part begins, is it? What do you mean you don't know?
It was long and I forgot some of it.
So go right back there and... Farewell.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
That chant of his...
Well, there we are.
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal twice.
Twice?
You'll have to ask him. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies.
That sounds like the start of something.
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay.
And 2 and 3.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
That was the first part. Now the second. The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And that's how the second part begins, is it?
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
And 4 and 5.
And that's all. That's the way it went.
Right. The first part long and the second shorter nearly by half. I'll have to try it out. Here's your reward, and if you're in need of a job...
I'll give it some thought, Master Blacksmith.
Take care.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
What do you say to this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
I'll go for that.
See you later.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
Oh, that's a decent price.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread and honest.
God be with you. Do you need anything? God bless.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally. All right, so.
garlic, carrots,
eggs,
beetroot, onions,
yeast.
all the
Let
grubs
it
in the
be
ground.
the
Fresh from right up.
Good health to you. Good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
What about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. All right, so. Take care now.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Satisfied?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Garlic for the winter, onion seeds for the spring. Asparagus to taste and fresh.
What do you want? Goodbye.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
What do you say to this?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Aye, that would do it.
Cucumbers,
Just this
lovely
morning.
cucumbers,
Bread.
asparagus and prunes.
My respects to you.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujits. He could teach you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Yep, I never even broke a sweat.
You're a bit high and mighty, aren't you? Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff. Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ. May the Lord watch over you.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
If you're...
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
God be with you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Aye, there could be something for you. It might not be to your liking, though, on account of it's the executioner who's looking for someone. At least, that's what I've heard. Of course, folk here don't want to have anything to do with him. Only the more they avoid him, the more they gossip about him. And that's not all. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help? Take care now.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prune for what ails you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
What do you say to this?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree. All right, so.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions, come together.
Lost something here?
Everything I ask of you is a crust of bread, a groschen. Whatever you
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
I wouldn't beg, good neighbours, but I'm reduced to this.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek.
The word, those bloated
This pillory
bellies,
was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Come on up and take a
The
look.
swordsmith lives here.
I've got everything you need. Day or night, home or at work.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure, pal?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian. Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now...